On behalf of ExpertVillage.com, my name is Stan, and I'm here to tell you about community theater. Talking about how this group that I'm involved with here in Arizona got started. The group was originally started before I was here in town by just a few people who wanted to get together and put on some plays. And they were performing in a community building over in Cottonwood, the town next door, in the Old Town section of Cottonwood. And they named the group Old Town Players. And they put on 3 productions a year, I believe, and very small productions, not very many props, not much of a set, but they were well received, and there was really no other live theater here in the Verde Valley. Gradually the group got larger, and they decided they really should have a board of directors governing things and keeping track of the money and planning and that sort of thing. So they appointed a board of directors, and the group continued to grow. And then it became too difficult to schedule the shows in the building they were in, so we moved over here to the Clarkdale Clubhouse. It's a community building here in Clarkdale, Arizona. And this has worked out quite a bit better for us. The building isn't as heavily used because we need to have it not just for when we're performing the play, but for rehearsals and building the set and all sorts of things. So you do tie up a building for a while, and that works out better for us over here. We changed our name to the Verde Valley Theater this past year because we wanted to get across the idea. There are several towns here in the Verde Valley, and we have board members and audience members and actors and volunteers from all over the valley. And we wanted to get across the idea in our name that the theater was a community theater for the entire Verde Valley and not just the Old Town section of Cottonwood, which is where it originally started. And that name change has been very well received, and we've continued to grow, and we've done very, very well the past couple of years. With our productions, our attendance has just about doubled, and that just takes a lot of hard work on the part of volunteers and so on, and recruiting more and more people. And so it follows a typical pattern of a community theater where you start very, very small on a shoestring. But you can do good theater, and you can do a lot of good productions and have a lot of fun with it without having to spend a lot of money or raise a lot of money in the beginning. But then as you go along, you kind of want things to go up a notch or two, but there's time to do that, and we're about where we think we should be right now.